Good day, Hot Wheels peeps. Let me fix this. That looks horrible. Yeah, I still got a pile of cars over here. From before, I haven't moved them. My wife is saying, when are you going to move them? Eventually. Today, I am going to... I have a trade box. The trade box I was telling you about from Mexico. From Raul Cortez. I have some weekend finds that I found Saturday. And then I have a few customs that I've been working on. A few sneak peeks. I just started some more stuff so I can kind of show you what I started. It's in the aircraft stripper now, so I'm not going to go pick it up. But I have the real ones that, so you'll know what before and after. And then something else I'm going to start on I ain't did before. With that being said, it was nice to see Phil and Dixie. They came from Oklahoma, came down this way. It was nice to see you guys, meet your wife. And then I believe, but I'm not 100% positive, that I seen you guys at Sam Goody, I think next to Target. I could be wrong. A little bitty hamster car, that's what I call them. I know that's not what it is, but a little bitty silver hamster car. I think that was y'all, but I wasn't for sure, because I went in because they have cars in there. And of course, I see you. I think I seen your wife and your other daughter get in the vehicle. I didn't see you get out, so evidently she didn't tell you that there was Hot Wheels and green light cars in there. So I don't go in there very often. It's just when I went to Target and they didn't have anything, and I wasn't about to go to Walmart because you had told me you had already been there. I just decided to go in there and check. It's one of those once every couple of months I go in there and look, and they didn't have nothing that I was looking for anyway. So, with that being said, let's get started on the box, because I have been wanting to open this since Saturday, because I got this when I came home Saturday. It showed up at my door because I had to sign for it. This car is I've heard people say that it's going to show up in the United States. I don't know. From what I've been told, this is a Mexico release. So if they show up here, then that's good. I'll probably buy another one. If not, then I have something from Mexico. And lots of peanuts. And I was hoping he would have stuck the green machine of this in there, because he didn't, which means you know it's a green light car. I think I already told you that. Because he had the green machine, and I was mentioning I was trying to get it from him, and wasn't nothing happening. He's not ready to come off of it yet. He said maybe later, so we'll see. Because here's another one for my collection. And this is a 12. That's interesting. Not that they look any different. Number 678. And it's all in Spanish, so don't ask me what it says, because I have no clue. So this is definitely a Mexico version, because everything is freaking Spanish, except for the little bit on the front. That is it. Wow. Anyway, it's the Breaking Bad. Hollywood Green Light, Breaking Bad. 2012 Dodge Challenger SRT8. It's got the stripes on it. This is the first one I think that they've put the stripes on like that. I never watched Breaking Bad. I think, well, I might have seen 1 or 2 episodes. I never knew he drove a Challenger. The ones I seen, he was in, maybe it was him. He was in a Chrysler 300C, I think. It was black. So I didn't know he had a Challenger. But anyway, here's the car. There's the back. the RV, Greenlight is making the RV. So that's going to be a big ticket item. And then there's the front. And then there's the back. This one's nice. I like this one. They put a little bit more detail into this one than they usually do. That's pretty sharp. Gray interior. This is the first one with gray interior too. That's interesting. It says Series 9, so I don't know. And that's in English and Spanish, so I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see on that. Anyway, that will go. I'll set that right there for now. The next thing is the weekend finds. I seen Dixie and her dad and met his wife and stuff on Friday. I met them. And I didn't find anything Friday. Saturday, I had to go to Galveston anyway for something. So I went in that direction, and then for real fast, and then on the way back, I stopped and hit a few Toys R Us's. Well, on the way back, there's a Fry's Electronics. Fry's Electronics always has cars. So I thought, since I'm on the other side of town, let's just stop and see what they have. And I went in, and there was 2 boxes on the floor. They opened them up, but not hung them up yet, of K-Case cars. They're international, but they're K-Case cars. And all of them, except for, I'll show you now, all of them except for these 4 are on eBay. I put them on there Saturday night because it's not that I'm disgracing against international cars. It's just I know it's an easy flip. So that way when the dump bins hit, I'll have a little extra money for that. So, but these 4 aren't going on there because, one, I'm going to repaint a different color. I see people using these, using the bone shakers and putting the Snoopies in them. Well, this has an open roof too, so I'm going to try to put a Snoopy in one of these. So, and then of course, out of the both boxes that they opened, and wasn't a single car missing, there was only one of these. That's it. So, and this is not the Super. This is just the regular mainline one. This isn't the Super one. So I don't have a Super in this. Like I said, I've already put them on eBay, so they're already in my eBay tote, which you can see it isn't very full at all. It's just got these cars in it. That's it. But I found I normally don't pick up Corvettes. Hardly ever. If they make a Corvette, I usually leave it. I don't even want it unless it's a Super. But it's the Golf Racing. I know Golf Racing sells, and I kind of liked it. I'm like, this Corvette is sharp. So I picked up this just because I actually liked it. So I picked that up. Can't go wrong. Gotta have the Datsun. The Datsun's a must. Number 24. K-Case has the yellow truck. I've told a few people, yeah, it has this yellow truck, and the flames overtook the truck. This is what I'm talking about. I think they did too much. I think they should have stopped them at the door, and I think it would have looked a whole lot better. The hood's not bad, but I think if they would have stopped them at the door and not put them on the back half of the truck, this would have looked a whole lot better. And of course, there's nothing. Make sure there's nothing on the back. So that's the truck. I don't want to bend them. The one that everybody's anticipating to get, and I don't know why, although I did pick them up for that particular reason. The 90 Acura NSX. There you go. Everybody's anticipating on the car. This is the big rave in K-Case for some reason. Oh, I gotta have it. I gotta have it. Well, I hate to bust your bubble, but the only thing that's metal on the whole car is the casting. All of this, even the little piece that goes across, that's usually connected to the car, they made it part of the window. It's all plastic. I don't see it. I don't buy plastic for myself. So more than likely, I probably won't even pick none of these up when they hit the dump bin. So the people in the area to watch these, I don't want this. So you can have them all. Well, most of them. I may pick up one or two for the show or something, or to do a trade if somebody wants them. But other than that, I'm personally not keeping one. But, I mean, I'm not going to complain. They did a good job on the back, the tail lights and stuff. They did a really good job. I'm shaking. I ain't had my coffee this morning. That's why I'm shaking. Other car I picked up was the Aston Martin Vintage GT3. I normally don't pick these up neither, but I kept one this time. Just because of that blue. That blue is freaking awesome. They did this car the right way. I actually like it. Only because of the blue. So I may end up getting one of these when the dump bins hit Walmart just for a wheel swap. The first casting was the orange one. Second casting is the silver of the Volkswagen Caddy. I like the orange one better. I don't think it looks right in silver. I'm going to look at the one in my hand. Yeah, it doesn't look right at all in silver. That's just my opinion. I think the orange one is better. And then Mad Splash. That's the treasure hunt K case. A boat with the wheels. I won't keep one. When dump bins hit, I'm not touching them. They'll be there for the next person. Because I don't want them. I think they're ugly. They're hideous. And if I end up with one, I'm just going to rip it apart for the motor. And use the motor on a car or something. So, that's the K-Case treasure hunt. Should be out soon. The logo is on the, whatever, the top of the vehicle by number 64. And that's all that there was. There wasn't nothing else that was interesting. I did also at Toys R Us, not Toys R Us, there was a Walmart I stopped at because I went and did a U-turn. Instead of going west, I went east to Pasadena and hit a Walmart. And for some reason, I guess nobody wanted them, but all of the Zamacs were there. All of the treasure hunts were there. And I asked them, I said, did someone go through this? They said, yeah, that's why they're stacked neat, because the guy was in there that morning. The only thing he took, I'll show you what he took. The only thing he took was the orange Challengers. So I don't know who it is, but that's all that the guy took. Everything else was there. There was no super, so he might have found it and took it. But there was 8 regular treasure hunts, and all of the Zamacs were there. Oh, the other thing he took was the Fast and Furious Ford Escorts. Those weren't there neither. So I grabbed a couple, like 2 or 3 more of the Honda Civics, the Zamacs. The other Zamacs I didn't touch. I left them there. He didn't take the orange Silverado trucks. I will always grab the Silverado trucks. I'll never leave a Silverado truck behind. And then Matchbox, had just put them out. The guy was over there putting them out. And I picked these up. The red one. There was a blue one. Now I got the red one. It's the 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500. I got one of these because I have a Chevy Silverado. And it looks like this. So I've got one of these inside the aircraft stripper because I'm going to try to match the truck and put some real riders on it. So this is one of them that's in there. The other ones that's in there, I did fill a car and I really liked it. So I have a 70 Ford Escort in the stripper. I'm going to paint it the same way, except I'm going to use different wheels. I've got another Challenger in the stripper. Put this back over here. And I have the Pop Culture Simon & Simon Dodge truck, the 4x4 truck. I have it, the Power Wagon truck. I have it in the stripper also because it is going to match. And this trailer is not finished yet. I'm not done with it yet. I got to put the wheels and stuff back on it. I got to put the top piece back on it. But it's going to match this. It says Mopar. There's a little M in the front with the lights. I painted the lights on it because I had to have them. And then this car, it's going to go with it, but this is just a little sample. I put the Mopar there. I don't know if I'm using these wheels, so if you want to throw in your opinion, you can. If I'm going to use these on this car, or if I'm going to use the chrome ones that look like this. So, and then it's got the Mopar on the thing. I have to touch up with some white paint there because when I did the grill, it hit the bumper. So, and then the tail lights. So I don't know if I'm using these wheels on this car yet. I also got some sad news this weekend. To me it is, okay? When I first got my Challenger, the first show I went to, I met this girl named Jen Alva. She's just a friend. She's my buddy. And we joke around about our cars being in love because 90% of the time after that, when we would meet, Galveston car cruises, car shows, or anything else, we would always park our cars next to each other to save a spot. Well, she gave me some depressing news. I was supposed to meet her Saturday, but she was coming this way, and she lives in Galveston, and I was going that way, so we was unable to meet. So, she texted me yesterday, and I told her I was doing something for her, and she's like, "Oh, okay," because she's been asking. And I found out that she was taking some medicine and stuff. I don't want to go into big details, but she was really anal about the car. Literally, she had it lowered. Everything. It was nice. And it got to where sometimes she couldn't drive it, and she was taking anxiety medicine because of it and everything else. So she gives me the depressing news that she traded it. She traded it in. So, I'm still going to make her a car because I told her I was going to. This is all I've gotten so far. Her car was B5 blue. RT with the black stripes. I'm going to try to attempt, I've never done it before, the black RT stripes that go on the side of the car. So, and I got to put the wheels on it. But here's where I'm at. B5 blue. It doesn't do justice in this. I'll put the wheels on it. I still got to put the tempos on it. I still got to clear coat it, which is going to make it shine. So, I've got the wheels for this. So, that's where I'm at so far on this one. And I'm going to make a card. And I'm going to make I forgot what I was going to say. I'm going to make a card. And I'm going to take a picture of her car, and I'm going to put it here on the card that I'm going to make instead to go with the car. So that's what I'm going to do for her. This is going to be a first attempt because I'm going to redo this car. And I haven't did one of these yet, so I'm going to attempt it. It's just sitting here. I hadn't taken it out there yet. The other thing, like I said, I did Dixie's dad Phil a car, gave it to him because I finished his. Dixie would have had hers, however, she knows what kind of vehicle it is. But I messed up on it, trying to do a few little touch-ups that the black kind of ran. Now she knows there's black in it. But, so, I'm going to have to strip it and start all over, which I didn't want to have to do. However, I know Dixie wants a peek, so I'm going to give her a peek. There's your car. Ha, I got you. You thought I was going to show you the real car, huh? What it looked like before I stripped it. No, this is what you get. You just don't get to see the top piece on it. Sorry, little lady. I had to do that. She's probably laughing, thinks it's funny now. Or she just got mad. So, anyway, I would show you because it's sitting right here. But I can't do that, so I'm sorry. Your dad has seen a picture of it, but you'd have to bribe him maybe to see it. Other than that, I had a box. Not a box, another bag. I don't know what I think it's in the garage. I went to another Walmart yesterday. They put out the Fast and Furious cars. I grabbed a few. I don't need them. However, while I was looking through, I took my 9-year-old son, who does some collecting, but not a lot. My 12-year-old's the nut about them, and my little twins. I don't know, he'll buy them, but he's just not big into a certain thing anymore. And he was looking through them. He said, look, I think you need this one. I'm like, no, I already have a few of those. He's like, no, Dad, you need this. I'm like, why do I need it? I have a few in my hand. I was fixing to argue with the 9-year-old that found something. He found the Buick Grand National, and I already had a few in my hand. He's like, no, you need this. It has the wrong front wheels. They're big front wheels, and they're not the ones that are even supposed to be on the car. And I went, okay, well, he found something that I totally missed because it was in the front, and I never seen it. So I got an error out of that one, but it's in the garage, I think. I think I already stuck it in a tote so I wouldn't get messed up. Other than that, excuse me, I haven't found anything else. Hopefully stuff will be thrown out in the next week or so. Oh, I almost forgot. I know I'm at 20 minutes. I apologize. I did a trade box with two people from, one person from Oklahoma. Kenneth, you know your box went out. I know I got a thing from you this morning saying it was going to go out today. And then Richard, I did trades with him before, Gildry, or however you say his last name, in Fort Worth. I already sent your box out. You know that because you re-asked for my address again. But he sent me a message Thursday, Friday, and said, hey, it was Thursday. I think that's when it was. And said, hey, because he asked me about how to up the insurance on one of the box. Usually it's $50. He wanted to up it to even more. And he told me when I get the box, hopefully I'm sitting down and don't pass out. And I went, what? So I'm expecting this big box from him. I don't know what's in it other than maybe one car because he forgot to stick it in the last box a couple months ago when I met him in Oklahoma. So I know hopefully that car is in there, but the other ones, I do not know what's in this box. And he said he was going to send it out today around lunchtime. So by the end of the week, I should have another video. We're just going to see how that goes. Because that may be a box that I get and I go strictly into another room. Because my living room's on the other side of this wall. It's kind of opened up. So I try to do my videos when everybody is gone or something. I'm here by myself or the kids are in the room playing or something. So that may be a video that gets done in the garage or in one of these other rooms. Because when I get the box, I'm going to want to open it immediately. Other than that, sorry I'm at 22 minutes. Didn't mean to take up all your time. Hopefully to have another video in a few days, and bye-bye.